Oh, oh, excuse me. Let's see, that should be audible. Yep, day 43. Last time we looked at Team Forgotten, and we're on a whole new tab of stuff. Team Gemstone. Wait, didn't we do this one last time? Um... So we just have 2 Team Gemstones. Okay, cool. So we got a Cyndaquil and an Eevee. Yeah. And their names are Alzur and Pyro! That Pyro is a spy! I forgot about the French thing. And their gemstone. She wanted a fresh start and wanted to not let people know about all of her adventures from when she made her original rescue team gemstone near Pokemon Square. Oh, so this is a rescue team sequel team. We decided to relocate since there was a lot of rescue teams anyway. Well, do I have bad news for you? Let's see, they've known each other since they were littler, so they've been together for their whole lives. What do you mean your brain hurts from all this? Oh, they time skipped. Let's see, Alzor is the Eevee. And yep, Quick Attack, Double Team, Helping Hand, and Bite, that's a typical Eevee moveset. And Pyro's got Smokescreen, Flamethrower, Swift, and Leer, typical Cyndaquil moveset. I don't even need to tell you that this is a typical PMD team, because it literally is a PMD team. Now that I think about it, if they left from... I'm trying to think, what was the continent that housed the rescue team members? Because this was before Super. Yeah, if they're from the air continent, then they had to leave all their team members behind, right? And so they must have had at least 2. You get like 2 team members from the story in Rescue Team, those being a Magnemite and an Absol. So imagine having to say goodbye to them. Now think about it, what's stopping this person from like recruiting a Magnemite and an Absol in this one, and it's the ones from Rescue Team. Oh, yep. Yep. This is literally the intro to Rescue Team. But yeah, I don't think I've seen that before yet with someone making a sequel to the Rescue Team stuff. My God. I'm having to deal with this sinus. Bird brains. We got, oop, Arden, a Starly with Fly, Whirlwind, Steel Wing, and Wing Attack. And Acantha. Swablu! The rare Swablu mention. People need to appreciate Swablu and Altaria more. Just like people need to appreciate Aromatisse more. Roost, Sing, Take Down, and Fly. What a risky moveset we got here. Accessories, Red Ribbon, in the past. Ew. So true. One day the sinus infection will go away. I feel like I'm going through an infection AU right now. Oh, did I miss the story? So why did they decide on bird brains? Because that doesn't have positive connotations. And as for the story, Arden and Acantha were from a flock that's far away now. A huge flock. They always ran off to explore things. And they were inspired to make a team once they heard about the guilds. Oh, it wasn't entirely accurate? Oh. But yeah, bird-only team. I like that. Oh. So, last post was in 2013. No idea what's going on over here, but okay. This also looks like a Homestuck username. Team Silence. One-member team. We got Kalaya, Vine Whip, Tackle, Leech Seed, and Poison Powder. This has to be a Bulbasaur. Yup, Bulbasaur. Wonder why they're called Team Silence. Kalaya Andri. I just left home because my family's a bunch of unaspirational idiots. And their merchant? You do know you can edit the template to change that, right? And... oh, that's your last deviation. Oh. I wonder what they're doing nowadays. Kinetic. A Nidoran wearing a small green bandana. Is a cape. Interesting. And a Nidoran and a Magnemite. Okay, we got an interesting team right here. We got a name Jamie, who's the Nidoran. Also, which Nidoran is this? Is this male or female? Hold on, 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that medical stuff. And also, I got me some Jello. So we got Nat the Magnemite and Jamie the Nidoran. Still have no idea if Jamie is a male or female. And I might have brushed past one of those facts. Oh, so it's male. Do people actually do that more than you think? Oh, Jamie is a child, that's right. Oh my god. I'm not that difficult to talk to, am I? A silly old fox like me? Yeah, Callahan, you're actually pretty difficult to talk to sometimes. Oh no. Mom and Dad were arguing over whether they should let me play with boys or with girls since we don't play together that often, and so I ran away. Now they don't have to worry about me and I can play with whoever I want. So now we just have parents who don't know. Like, we've got dead parents, we got parents that run away, and then we got parents that don't know, I guess. That's all I can think of. I wish I could see like an art app for this group. Because I want to know if Jamie is actually, if they're gender identifying as a boy. Okay, so they're a Nidoran male who's shiny. That actually makes sense as well because yeah, they do swap colors in the shiny. That's right. That makes sense now. I forgot about that. Okay. Nat has Lock On, Charge Beam, Discharge, and Zap Cannon, so all electric type moves, no steel type moves. And Jamie's got Helping Hand, Disable, Confusion, Thief, and a Metal Flute for Metal Sound. I was wondering why there were 5 moves. It'll last, wait for it, as long as you love me. I have disappointing news. So anyway, what have you been up to? Ugh, I hate DeviantArt doing this. Anyway, last post was in 2016. And I don't see much. I thought this was a TF2 something for a second. Get another bite of Jello. So we got someone speaking in the first person and their friend Kari. Kari? Oh. And Kari's a Vulpix? Okay, so the main character is named Lilac. Their team is Team Night Flame. Agreed on the name by putting two elements of our types together. So one of them is a dark type. Could be an Absol. Could be a Poochyena. Could be a Well, I just read ahead and yep, shiny Zorua. Let's see. Childhood friends. Sentimental about their sister. All the Zoras made fun of them because they were different, they were shiny, and they were dumb. They even admit that they're dumber than other Zoras. But I was stronger than all the other Zoras, which was weird, but I didn't care. Okay. Let's say they play pranks, they love to cook, they do cooking pranks. They are fast and great in battle. And they normally get caught off guard. They hang out in the trees a lot. And they are racist towards ghost types. They were born with their parents and their sister, and then they left them. And Kari also went with them. There was a Sableye that almost killed them, and that's why they're racist towards ghost types. Then they met a Samurott, taught them some battle stuff. And then they met a Zoroark who, yeah. And then they saw a village once that was burnt, and they helped them rebuild it. And that's when they got that's when they got Callahan's message and decided to join the Rogues Guild. Okay, Rogues Guild. That was not my first guess. That sounded a lot more like a rescuers or merchants. And as for Kari, childhood friends with Lilac, scarves from their mom. They're brave but shy, like making friends, and they like music. They were born as an only child. Parents disappeared. They met Lilac and started adventuring, and that's it. So Lilac's got Shadow Ball, Retaliate, Foul Play, and Protect. Oh. Got an interesting moveset here. And Kari's got Fire Blast, Inferno, Flamethrower, and Incinerate. All Fire-type moves. Just all Fire-type moves. It's just... You got... Oh. Well, you got one that burns items, you got one that does damage, you got one that does more damage, and then you got one that always burns. Let's see. Last posted in 2013. Yep. kit? Huh? Oh. So this is someone else saying that the person of this account is leaving. Oh. So she's left, but her sister has an account. So let's see if the... Oh. Okay, well, how about Angel Heart the Warrior? Are they active? Okay, I'll have to copy and paste this into the URL. Deactivated account. Oh. Well, that HTML updated very slowly. An interesting IRL tale there. Lariola, what a name. We got an Oshawott named Bamer? I've never heard of that name before. And then there's Mikel the Riolu. These are definitely names. Also, they are not formatted right. Oh my god. Paragraphs are just gone. And Bamer is pronounced Baymare, okay. Let's see. Baymare used to live with their parents. Dad was a thief. And, oh, no, wait, this is Mikel speaking. So, Mikel used to live with their parents, and their dad used to be a thief. And Baymare nearly killed them, so they quit. And they thought helping others felt good, so they decided to leave the family and join the Rescuers Guild. They used to live with him. Wait. Oh, this is Baymare now. They used to live with their mother. Mikel came to steal from their home, so they used Scowl to give him a nasty burn. Then they decided to become good friends. They left their mother to join Mikel in the Rescuers Guild. And that's it. Okay. So Mikel has Force Palm, Counter, Quick Attack, and Focus Blast. And love to see descriptions on moves. Baymare has Scowled, Razor Shell, Ice Beam, and Aerial Ace. That's a typical Oshawott moveset. Let's see, are you still active? 2015. Is that a glitch move? I know glitch Pokemon. Oh my god, FNAF. Holy shit, I forgot all about this. Hey. Well, I guess that makes sense. Flame Chargers. We got Firecracker. Is that... Oh my god, Creepypastas. Creepypastas! Wow, this was actually a very popular piece, which makes sense since this was in the Pokepasta scene. God, this is like the second time. This is like the second stream related to PMDE where I ended up talking about Pokepastas. But yeah, I think this is like one of those where it's like, oh no, you're about to evolve into an Espeon? Fuck no. Aw, but I wanted to be an Espeon. Yeah, it was one of those kinds of stories. Like, there was another one that I remember. It was like, it involved a Wooper named Shelly. It was a pink Wooper that someone's little sister or little brother, I can't remember. I think it was little sister. They caught on Heart Gold Soul Silver, and they were like, "Whoa! I found a pink one of these!" And the brother was like, "Oh shit, that's a shiny!" They caught it, and then the little sister was happy about that, but they thought that the Wooper was a girl because it was, well, pink, a shiny. So, they did not want that. They wanted a female Wooper, I guess. So I think the brother caught her a female Wooper. It was a regular blue one. And then the creepy part of the story is that Shelly decided to stitch half of the female Wooper onto themselves to make the younger sister happy, but she ended up being terrified of it. Like, I'm sure there were... If you were able to stitch together half of a, If you're able to stitch together half of a female Wooper onto your body, then I'm pretty sure you could have, I don't know, gave yourself gender surgery. You could have just done that instead of do the most horrific, do some body horror shit. That's like saying, "Aw, man, I want to be a girl," and then you look, and then you find the nearest girl and decide to just skin her and wear her skin. Like, no, that's not how that works. You could have just... I mean, if you were able to do that in the first place, then you surely could have just given yourself a gender-changing surgery. It's fiction, so there's a chance that you would have been successful with it. Like I said, it's fiction. You could have gotten away with it. Because, plot armor, I guess. Anyway, flame chargers. We got Firecracker, who's got Flamethrower, Dig, Iron Tail, and Confused Ray. Not Confused Ray, just Confused Ray. And Miner, that's a name. For a Growlithe, who's got Double Team, Sunny Day, Will-O-Wisp, and Flamethrower. Let's see. They are the Flame Chargers. Oh, Firecracker. My dad is a sexist rich Ninetales. I just want to prove him that he is wrong. You go, girl. And they're rescuers. And as for Miner, oh, they have amnesia, and if she didn't find them, they would have died. Ardap, have I seen them? I have seen them. Doggy. Oh, and the last deviation was Mission A cameos. Oh, that's right, they moved the counts. And they last posted in 2021. Have they moved counts again? The Mercenaries! Bum 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 bum. Hmm. Sorry, I wouldn't even be out in this weather if Shroomsworth didn't tell me there was a problem with my paperwork. Oh, ice type. Also, Shroomsworth mentioned. Okay, so their name is Mint. Oh, wait, they're a Sneasel. They mentioned that. Chocolate furred? Are they shiny? Wow, I cannot spell for shit. Shiny Sneasel is not chocolate furred. They are pink. Shroomsworth found me, said my team's paperwork hadn't been updated in a while, to send me straight here. I thought I only needed to come in and update my team's old form. Mint Sitam. That's an interesting name. It's still the Mercenaries. So this is a 2.0 app. About changing the Team Nay. Team Nay Nay. Oh, sorry. Let's see. They were living their mom at the foothills of Mount Bolero and close to Creeping Forest. Mom was a shiny. Dad was a fighter. Father was a shiny Lopunny. Ah, so this Sneasel is brown and blue feathers, which is an interesting coloration. Mom disappeared one day. Never saw her again. Met some of Slash's gang that took them in. And they lived like them. And then after Slash's death, their team members found them. That's it. They are merchants. Oh! Oh. They're dead. So that team was killed in the Curum incident. Oh, that's actually that's awful. Oh my god, I never really thought about that. Well, yeah, I would have thought that some Pokemon were injured in the Kyurem event, but they died, and then this member that was supposed to be in their team just... Oh my god, that's so fucking sad. Oh my god, now that's a story that would have made me, that would have brought tears to my eyes. That would have made me sad. Oh my god. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, so what were their names? Ash and Jin. Jin was a Cottony, and Ash was a Poochyena. So Mint has Foresight / beat up an Ice Shard. Oh, wait. Didn't they say that they were dead? Wait. So wait, why are they still mentioned here? Okay, so Ash apparently is in the past. Ice Fang is Incinerate. Sucker Punch and Foul Play. And Jin Cotton, he's got Charm, Helping Hand, Warrior Seed, and Cotton Guard. Okay, so yeah, time stuff. Oh, so they're dead, but also not really? This is confusing. It would have been so cool if they actually did die and the Sneasel was left to carry on their legacy. That would have been sad, but also really cool and innovative for the from like a storytelling perspective. Yeah, it would be sad, but it would also be... And of course this music starts playing. So let's see, your last screenshot from World of Warcraft was in 2021. And... I don't see any alt links. And the name Pink Sneasel doesn't really bestow a lot of confidence as to where they are, or else they might be online. Team Grassfall form. How good am I at writing? Well, let's see. So we got an Eevee and a Shink, so typical... Oh! Actual PMD team. Wow, that's the second time we've had that. So we got a sequel to Rescue Team, and then a sequel to Explorers. I put Thunder and Danger in charge of the team when we left. Alright. Well, this is already interesting. So we got Amber the Eevee and Spark the Shinx. Why are you yelling common? Because literally those are common names. And okay, hold on, I gotta read this first. So, Explorer's story happened. They developed a different personality after the future stuff. The town had become a crazy house. Somehow. They left town. Left their belongings behind. And... Rouge. And yeah, Explorer's story stuff. Time was messing up, and apparently the NPCs were beginning to go crazy, except for Chimecho somehow. So they left. Let's see, Amber's got Trump Card, Hidden Power, Quick Attack, and Shadow Ball. Wait. First time I've seen an Eevee with Trump Card in the moveset. I forget what Trump Card is. Is that the one that's like more powerful the less power points it has? Yeah, it is. I wonder how they were going to handle Trump Card's power. Also, Trump Card is one of those moves that always hits now that I think about it. Which is interesting. My god, I forgot this was a competitive group, apparently. Let's see. Last posted in 2016. A lot of ones that just kind of gave up around 2016. Team lost fragments. Oh, we got different font over here. Oh my god. Oh my god, they have different fonts for their signature. That's so cool. Taking another bite of this Jello. So we got Avery and Abra with Ally Switch, Psyshock, Energy Ball, and Flash. Interesting moveset for an Abra. I can dig it. And then Gride, a Zigzagoon with Hone Claw, Pin Missile, Helping Hand, and Rock Climb. Another very interesting moveset here. Yay, more Shroomsworth mention. We should all mention Shroomsworth. The team lost fragments. Let's see, Avery was raised in a forest beyond Whispering Peaks called Star-Crossed Forest. Let's see, in Fortuna City, they met a traveler, and that traveler told them about Tao and the guilds. He left early due to a looming crisis, so Avery decided to go to Tao because they were interested. And meanwhile, Gride is from Crying Woods. They don't want to talk about their story, but because of that story, they met Avery. So let's see. You last posted in 2019. Both watching PMD-Explorers. Hey, you can join back, you know. I'll accept and put your stuff back up. Lots of 404s. Oh my god, that's a lot of 404s in a row. Haven't seen that many 404s in a row since the art streams. I gotta put on different stream background footage. Stitches the Shuppet. You've got Sucker Punch, Gunk Shot, Psychic, and Shadow Ball. Got an all-around moveset for the Shuppet. Sky the Kecleon / Shadow Ball, Recover, and Ice Beam. Recover on a Kecleon in a PMD setting sounds scary. I'm taking that idea. You know, in case I end up making a decent Kecleon character. And then we have... Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta add this to the playlist. Come on, is there a... Yes! This. Okay, let me put this in the playlist, and then we can continue. Where's my playlist? Okay, here we go. The hot wind blowing, jagged lines across the sand. The crumbling buildings and the mines are all that stand. Just like the buffalo, blindly following the herd. We try to justify all the things that have occurred. I don't know what I've been told, but the wishes of the people can't be controlled. I don't know what I've been told, but the wishes of the people can't be controlled. Heat of the desert, dust settles on my face without a compass. The soldier knows no disgrace. Out of the ashes, the eagle rises still. Freedom is calling to all men who bend their will. Here I am, dirty and faceless, waiting to heed your instruction. On my own, invisible warrior, I am a wind of destruction. All men who bend their will. We fight for justice in a forgotten place. Fulfill our duty, then vanish without a trace. Don't need a medal. Oh. Well, I guess the lyrics are coming in now. So we got Compson the Archon, who's got Heat Wave, Aqua Tail, Rock Slide, and Dragon Claw. I was not expecting Compson to be a name here. So they're the Blue Shadows, that's right. Let's see. Stitches was raised near a desert. Parents were a normal Banana and Curlia, so they didn't die. They were raised with two younger siblings. They left when they were old enough. They met Sky when a Mighty had attacked them, thinking they were invading his territory. Sky saved them from being killed, and Sky was going to Tau, and so Stitches followed her there. They are rogues. Oh, so they're from the past, I see. Drawing app, have I seen this? Yes, I have. Oh yeah, it was this cute team. still, Compson as a name that goes crazy. Win, bend their will. We fight for justice in a forgotten place, fulfill our duty, then vanish without a trace. Don't need a medal for all the men we kill. Freedom is calling to all men who bend their will. Wind of destruction. And their last post was in 2016. Again, a lot of people dipping after 2016. I see a lot of 404s on the tabs. Oh, yeah, that's right. So the last post on Tumblr was 3 years ago? 21 hours ago. 21 hours ago. Wait a second. Haven't I seen this person before? Was this one of those that I was talking about, them being in the Askblog community? Yeah, they are one of those that are still in the Askblog community. Which, yeah. I think I was talking about this the other day about how there were some people who did Ask Blogs for PMDE and how they still have Ask Blogs in Pokemon Ask Blogging. I think I remember them now. Yeah, I think I remember coming to that revelation whenever I looked up this person's account on the art streams. I think I might be able to get done with this row of tabs by the end of this, because there's so many 404s. So we got Sweet and Sour, we got Kale, a Cubone with Bone Club, Headbutt, Focus Energy, and Rock Slide, and Tad the Minchino with Pound, Tickle, Double Slap, and Attract. Let's see, what are your stories? Why Sweet and Sour? Because I'm tons of fun and you're no fun at all. Oh, that's funny. Let's see, Kale was born and raised on a small farm east from Tao. Moved to Tao a few years ago as a construction worker. Helped rebuild the town after it was destroyed by Sorbet. And that was it. They just decided to be a team because they feel they can do better for their community. Okay. And they were rescuers. And as for Tad, they had a home in a tree outside of town. But then Sorbet destroyed the tree. They roamed around homeless. Then they met Kale. And Kale invited them to stay with him for the night. And then they decided to start a rescue team together. Wait, rogues? What? Wait. Wait. Hold on. You were talking about rescue team and stuff. I mean, even Kale was like... Kale even wanted to be in a rescue team, and you're just being like, no, fuck you, we're being rogues. Like, this is actually the first time where, well, one of the times where where this makes sense. Like, why switching to rogues? If you're going to decide our team name, then I'll decide our affiliation. Dude! My god, you're an asshole. Like, I would have demanded that we be rescuers because, well, I would like to be a rescuer and a rescue team. I do not want to be a rogue. Uh-oh, looks like they're trying to find someone. Let's see, your last post was in 2017. Wow. Interesting. I don't see any other posts. Team Moonshine? As in the drug? The alcohol? What? So we got Yuka, named after a berry I see. There's Snivy with Giga Drain, favorite move, Leaf Blade, Pursuit, and Toxic, sometimes poisons himself, somehow, okay? And then Luna, a Shedinja, but believes she is a Ninjask. Okay, that's interesting. Shadow Claw. Favorite move, she used it to interact with the world. Shadow Sneak, Will-O-Wisp, and Protect. Let's see. Is he just trying to muck us? I don't think I've heard the word muck before used like that. Let's see. Yuka's a normal Snivy except for golden eyes. They've been traveling with their mother. Mother taught her well. They talk about stuff we've already seen with the move list. They like to sleep and read, but it hurts their eyes if they read for extended periods of time. I don't know how that happens. She's seen as serious by other Pokemon, but she has her own sense of humor. They only like sweet berries. They don't enjoy killing for food. They have a weakness for eggs. They're not an egg thief. And they have been accused in the past without proof. She doesn't like loud pitched noises. What? You mean loud, high-pitched noises? They also can't stand the cold. They were born north in Sonata Forest. Then they traveled by themselves. They were in search of someone until they met Luna. Oh, they were searching for their dad. And they are in the Rogues Guild. And as for Luna... they're slower than other Ninjasks. They hate fire, rocks, dark, flying, and ghosts. So they just hate their weaknesses. They like to play hide and seek. No one can find them. They are a slow flyer, not good with large crowds. Yuka found them one night in the creeping forest. And that's it. We have a Shedinja that thinks they're a ninja. That's an interesting character trait. Visual reference? Aw, not there. Oh wait, Yuka's a he. Sorry. Sometimes I forget. Let's see. Oh! 2013 was our last post. Chili's Sundance tutorial. Also, what is this tutorial? Like, yeah, that makes sense for lighting and stuff, but what brushes do you use to do all that? Like, how do you get this lighting stuff? That's what I... How do you make the brush stuff look like that? That's what I want to know. Oh, wait, that was cosplay? Like, yeah, it's easy to tell someone, yeah, just light source here, shading here. Okay, but you make it look good, and mine just kind of looks eh. Okay, well I can't tell what it says because it looks like it's in Spanish. Side brush with bar 2 EM? They did? Oh. Oh, I don't use Psy though, I use Krita. Okay, yeah, that... Wait. Is it for the lines though? Or is it for this? Yeah. Team Shadow Scale. Kecleon with Thief, Shadow Sneak, Slash, and Sucker Punch. Yep, definitely fits the bill. Oh, and their name is Bandit. And then we got Omi and Oshawa with Detect, Razor Shell, Attract, and Aqua Jet. This definitely sounds like an evil team already. Brown and Red Kecleon? I've never heard of a Kecleon with that color scheme before. And is the brown supposed to be the main color? Little thing was a ball of blue sunshine. I don't know, there's just something about sentences like that that I like. Also, there's so many spaces between these paragraphs. Okay, Bandit was hatched in Windswept Woods, lived in Alomomola City. They met Omi there. They had to leave due to some reason, and then they came to Tao. And as for Omi, she was hatched in Gambaville, moved to Alomomola City with their dad when they were younger. Don't know what happened to their dad, but he isn't around anymore. Didn't have a mother either, or one that was around. And then one day, Bandit took an interest in her, and they started to live together and make a living together. So they likely left due to an incident involving them stealing stuff. That's what I'm guessing. Bandit isn't even above exploiting his adorable partner, using her to his advantage. Wow. Omi states quite often that he is caring to her and always has their shared interests at heart. Chooses to be a light brown most of the time with darker brown markings. Attention-seeking demeanor. Yep. She's around the same age as Bandit, though he's maybe a year or so older. Alright, so what have you been up to? Gift from mom? That's cute. Oh, I was about to favorite that. I got a tablet. Changing accounts, link below. Let's look. So your last post here was in 2014. Frost Troll from the Skyrim mashup? That's a console edition skin, isn't it? Oh, so these look like background colors of PMD stuff. I don't know, there's just something about this shade that I recognize. Playing Auras, maybe gone a while. Oh. I hope they didn't spend their entire life from then on playing Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Let's see, next. Torchic Blast! I've never heard of this team name before. But this is also predating Anton Blast by years. What, Nidoran? Is one of them a Torchic? Yep, shiny Torchic. And the other one's a Nidoran. Let's see, they just arrived to Tao today. Nara and Breen. They're from Humming Oasis. We're Team Torchic Blast because we're two awesome Torchics on a mish. Yeah, RS doesn't even have the Emerald Battle Frontier. I still don't forgive Game Freak for not putting in the Emerald Battle Frontier in Auras. Nor do I forgive, what is it, Ilka for just completely remaking Diamond and Pearl instead of including improvements from Platinum as well. Which also includes the awesome Battle Frontier. Okay. Nara was the 5th Torchic from a family of 7. Grew up in the plains between the windswept woods and the humming oasis. But family life is boring, especially when your parents don't love you and you get blamed for everything. Wow. So they left, stayed at the humming oasis for a while, met Breen there, and then decided to travel to Alomomola City. Lived at Alomomola for about a year. And then Breen heard about probably the sorbet incident and wanted to help out, so they arrived. And they're both rescuers. And as for Breen, somehow they were involved in City 17. I mean, they were born near Humming Oasis. Mom always said I was too soft. Wow. Yep, Mom died. Or maybe not Mom died. It could be they left their mom. There's so many dead moms and dead dads in this series. There was a drought a few years back. All their food died or left. So that's when they moved to the Oasis. And there was a flood. And they lived out in the wilds again. But they got a taste of civilization and didn't want to go back. So they decided to stay. Then they met Nara and the rest. So we got Nara, the Nidoran, who's got Bite, Fury Swipes, Double Kick, and Poison Fang. Yep, that's a Nidoran moveset. Nara calls Poison Fang Ember and Bite Peck. Wow. Wonder why Nara wants to LARP as a Torchic. And then Breen has Quick Attack, Fire Spin, Peck, and Sand Attack. A lot of attacks here. Wait, image? There was an image? I didn't see an image. Let's see, they last posted April 20th, 2026. Wow. That's recent. I think I might have seen them. Oh yeah! Team Pidgey. I remember this. But they got a Spearow. Lots of 4/4s. Writing application with 2 L's. So we got Blaze and Doragon. I wonder what they could be. Oh no, did they not mention species? Oh boy, it's time to guess. Blaze has to be a fire type and Doragon has to be a dragon type. So... Their team Dragonfire. Oh! Doragon is a Dratini, okay. Grew up in Alomomola Bay. They had a Slowking as a nanny. And they decided to... They were inspired by the Slowking story, so they set foot on land. Decided to set foot on land and join a guild. They met Blaze and became friends with him along the way. And then they decided to form a team and join a guild. A Rescuers Guild. And as for Blaze, grew up around Fortissimo Peak, trained by their parents. They're a Torchic, okay. Hallelujah! Let's see, Doragon has Thunder Wave, Dragon Rage, Surf, and Icy Wind. And Blaze has Peck, Fire Spin, Low Kick, and Crush Claw. Although I have noticed that when I look up movesets for some Pokemon, I get surprised whenever I see them learn Icy Wind. PMD-O Team Future meme. Oh. PMD Origins inactive group from 2015. And they're gone. I think. I don't know what they're doing. Team Psychic. I see a lot of applications on the right. We got Lucas, a Ralt. Oh, that's it? Oh, and a Joltik. A Ralt and a Joltik. Interesting. Spider. Oh, and the Joltik is Sparks. Sparks, like brats. And they are Team Psychic Thunder. So, I'm guessing that's the abilities that M. Bison uses in Street Fighter. The Dictator. Let's see, Lucas met Sparks when they were lost in the forest. And then they became best friends. They are rescuers. And as for Sparks, they grew up like any typical old Joltik, but you know, things get boring when things keep going on and on the same way. So when I got old enough and was able to leave mom and dad, they really didn't want me to go, but I wanted to explore, and I told them I wanted adventure, and they had to respect my decision, and I promised I'd write whenever possible. Oh, jeez. I was quite a long ways from home when I met Lucas, and that's where our stories connect. Let's see, Lucas the Curlia now. They got Psychic, Teleport, Lucky Chance, and Fire Punch! Oh, so they were going to be a Gallade, I see. And as for Sparks, Bug Bite, Leech Life, Electro Web, and Screech. Man, whenever I think of Lucas nowadays, I think of Mother 3. I've never played Mother 3. I can't open the door by myself. Egg appears! Oh, drawn application? Have I seen them? I have seen them. Yep. Yep, I remember this cute little Joltik. Oh, and their egg has turned into an Eevee. A shiny Eevee. See, I think I took a look at you before. Let's see, last posted in 2019. Oh, they had a YouTube. They have a Twitter. Wow, I can't believe I typed that right the first time. Usually I fuck up somehow. User has been suspended. Okay, they have a Twitch. They last streamed 2 months ago. Wow. So there is a chance that they're still alive, I see. But the only one of their past broadcasts that's still up is from 2 months ago. The DeviantArt leads them to Arstasia? Have I... I haven't seen this. I don't remember seeing this. Let's see, newest. This is from 2013. Oh yeah, they revealed the teams for art fights. I'm not going to be involved in art fights since I do not have art energy. But I know some people that are going to be on art fights. Surprised they're doing 3 teams. But yeah, it's likely they left DeviantArt over the AI shit. I would not know where they are nowadays though. Team Silver Circlet. I wonder why you decided to name yourself after a D&D item. Tweets are protected. I'm still looking at this one person's profile. Do they have a... They do. And... They last posted on 2015. So there's a chance they're still alive. There is a chance. Sorry, back to Team Silver Circlet. Toiki the Meowth with Barrage, Copycat, Crunch, and Covet. Or Covet. Illegible Scribble, a Larvitar, and Illegible Scribble, Aaron. So Larvitar's got Smackdown, Dark Pulse, Payback, and Round, and Aaron's got Endure, Protect, Headbutt, and Round. These two have to be children. Wait, hasn't met Toiki yet? Under care of Gort the Charmeleon? Wait. Wait. So we only got Toiki. There's just something so coincidental about a Meowth named Toiki because of that one Tumblr post about Team Rocket Meowth. I'm still thinking about it. Let's see. Toiki was born in Tau. Left their parents' house when they were a kitten. That was a pushy Persian. When Sorbet destroyed everything, they wanted to help out. That's the second time you used wanted to help out. Miss PK certainly has a love of money in common with you. Is that a proper sentence? I don't even know. Uh-oh. Wait, oh. Okay, so we got a sudden Rhodes appearance. Though I don't think Rhodes says anything. Oh, and then Rhodes was gone. Oh, backstory stuff. Oh, drawn app. Oh, yep. I have seen this before. So we just got these two guys sticking around for the ride, and then we got Toiki. Yeah. I think I looked at you already. 2022. And don't see any other stuff. Wait, what the fuck? What's an art app doing in here? Why is there an art app in the writing app section? Mike, well, you're not doing your job properly. Yeah, I already went over this in the art apps. Team Snowleaf. Fushi the Bulbasaur. Tackle, Vine Whip, Magic Leaf, and Sleep Powder. Typical Bulbasaur moveset. Yuki the Eevee. Attract, Quick Attack, Dig, and Shadow Ball. Eevee moveset. Felly the Wooper. Water Gun, Slam, Earthquake, and Protect. Damn it! What? Who named this Poochyena? Damn it! That's awful! Okay, so they have Tackle, Howl, Bite, and Astonish. Only communicates with barks and growls. Who named this Poochyena? Damn it! And who do I have to go to beat up? That's not what you named someone. Bad. Bad. Where's the damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Oh. So we got a father and son team. Haven't seen that in a while. Wonder why there weren't any. I wonder why there weren't any more parent-child teams. Let's see, their team Snowleaf. I'm guessing Yuki was to be a Glaceon. Let's see. Fushi grew up in Sapling Village. And then several years later, they left the village. They met Yuki. They decided to travel together. And as for Yuki, they met Fushi, traveled with him, and that's it. Living with those kidnappers because they were going to hurt her. Oh. And they're merchants. Oh! Surprise appearance from Furia Giyu from yesterday's stream. I think it was yesterday's. Okay, so now we got the Wooper, just, yeah, speaking like that. Probably inspired by Sapphire Luna's Upa. These are Favme stuff. Fushi's adopted dad, that makes sense. Also 9 years old. Yeah, we really do. They really did need more family teams. Like, hey, you wanna be in a rescue team with your father? Like, there could be interesting stuff to happen in that. Optionally, you could also have the father die in one of the missions, but you could also just have him not die in the middle of a mission, and they can probably have their mom join in as well. Oh, birthday week! And yep, did see them, that's right. Team Obsidian, so... Oh, Dino and Dratini. Salad the Dratini. Are they a shiny Dratini by any chance? Yeah, I was about to say Team Obsidian. What, was one member going to be a water type and another a fire type? Get it, Minecraft? So the Dino's got Dark Pulse, Zen Headbutt, and Tackle. And the Dratini has Aqua Tail, Draco Meteor, and Tackle? I don't think Dratini learns Tackle at level 1. Let me look this up. Gen 5 Dex. No, they don't learn Tackle. They learn Rap and Leer. Oh. Oh, you should have been here earlier when we actually did see an Explorer sequel team. And also a Rescue Team sequel team. Like, I would have expected a lot more of those. Like, yeah, there probably were some teams inspired by their Rescue Team or Explorers save files, but there were like 2 teams earlier that literally were lore-wise sequels of Rescue Team and Explorers. Of Time, Darkness, and Sky. No Gates to Infinity or Super because those haven't came out yet. Gray and Salad. That's still funny names to me. Oh! Oh! Speaking of... Okay, so Gray was born in Treasure Town in the Air Continent. And they heard of the stories of 2 brave adventurers who stopped... Okay, so this is Explorers a Time plot. When he went primal. And that story inspired them to become an adventurer. Also, Gray's a Dino, so... you know what? This takes place after Explorers, so I'm willing to give that a pass. And they are rescuers. Plus Devonshire creeps me out a little. And then for Salad... Wait, what? Personally met one of the bandits that the 2 had apprehended. Hearing how evil and full of malice he was, I really wanted to show that I wasn't like that. Okay. Let's see, have you done anything? 2013. And... prepare for incoming Metal Gear Solid art in the coming weeks. You never ended up making Metal Gear Solid stuff. Also, I got a notif. Let me check on this tab. Oh my god, I already checked that! What, did you re-add it? No, it was someone else who did. Sometimes the weirdest things get a lot of views. I'm putting this on as background stuff. Let's see, we got this one, and then another one, because the rest are 4 or 4s. Team Fluorescent Moon. Toma the Glameow and Dawson the Nidoran. A lot of Nidorans tonight. So Toma's got Double Team, Slash, Attract, and Hypnosis. And Dawson's got Takedown, Poison Jab, Double Kick, and Detect. Interesting moveset there. Toma. I'm thinking of that one Sonic.exe Brazilian funk. It just sounds so ass. Once I'm done with this, I'll bring it up. Also, calling the cat a scaredy cat, lol. No bold to differentiate. Let's see. Toma grew up as the only child of 2 Peruglis. Her parents loved her, and she loved her parents right back. It was a rather normal and boring life. The other Pokemon her age would often ignore her, and those who didn't would never said very nice things. After getting fed up with being treated like an outcast, Toma decided she needed to prove herself. She would pick fights with the other Pokemon who dared to ignore her, make fun of her. When everyone became frightened of her, she wasn't just any old Glameow before. Let's see, looks like they're rogues. Let's see. The two of them lived very close to one another and would often cross paths. Dawson had never been afraid of Toma, no matter how many times she would show off her strength and agility. One day, Dawson had decided to challenge Toma. He wanted to see if she really was as strong as everyone claimed. But instead of accepting the challenge, Toma had only laughed. She admired Dawson's bravery and forwardness. The two had become friends right then and there, showing off their strength to any of the locals who dare mess with them. Oh yeah. Well, hey, I like the Hill Act 1 music, or the piano from the original fan game. And that looks like that's it. Tasks completed 2, not even a mission. Let's see, you have a birthday week. Happy birthday. 2013 was the last. And it's March tasks, oh dear. Tumblr's gone. Well, there's Hill Act 1, which is the reversed one, and then there's ... Act 1, which is the regular one. Alright, last one, because the rest of these are 404s. Team Livewire. Oh shit! I just realized this is Thunder Curie! We're ending off on a good one here! Oh my! Yeah, this is Shroomsworth's voice actor, everybody. We got Bolt, Jocelyn, and Matilda Mienfu. Oops. Oh, and by the way, I think I remember making a piece of birthday art for Thunder Curie when it came to their birthday. I think it was like 2015 when I made this. Wait, actually, I should be looking on the image stuff. Let's see, it's an art. PMD art. Did I not save it here? Did I not save it here? Did I put it in original art by mistake? Oh, no, wait, there it is. I just put it in a different folder for some reason. But yeah, so their Electrike, if I remember correctly, they lost all their fur in one of the missions due to fire. So for the birthday stuff, I decided to draw a Bolt with an Electrike sweater and little booties. Yeah, I think that was like around 2015. Or like last year. Let's see, Bolt's got Thunder, Rain Dance, Ice Fang, and Flamethrower. You got an all-around moveset here, as well as Rain Dance to complement Thunder. And then Jocelyn's got Dig, Double Team, Iron Tail, and Hyper Voice. That's a typical Eevee moveset. And then Mienfu's got Endure, Psychic type Hidden Power, Knock Off, and Aura Sphere. It's an interesting moveset right there. Alright, so let's see. Yep, Bolt is furless as of Mission 8, the present. Has yet to learn Thunder, Ice Fang. Okay, these are notes to self. Temptation can destroy lives, turn us into blood-sucking vampire bats. Once we get a taste, we need more. More. It's all that matters. Nobody understands. Then suddenly, you're an outcast. Life won't be the same anymore. It's all your fault. You know what? This is pretty short. I could just read this. You know what? Fuck it. I will read this. After waiting outside in the cold raining night, an Electrike watches its partner approach the door of a large round structure in the middle of town. Broken? What a lie, said the Eevee, knocking on the door. Teeth don't break. Come in, come in. My goodness, come in. I can't believe you've all been waiting outside in the rain all this time. You could have knocked earlier, you know. The nine-tailed creature's near-instant appearance sent the Eevee 10 feet up in shock. She entered quickly. The Electrike stared at the floor and began to rub his mouth. My name is Callahan, or Calla for short. I'm the guild registrar, you know. I'm quite good at it. Good for you, said the Eevee, looking out the door. Bolt! Startled, the Electrike ran inside. Oh, please allow me to take your belongings. They're all wet. I'll just hang them in front of the fireplace to dry as we go over the formalities. Thanks, said the Eevee, twirling as Callahan unraveled her white scarf. I don't know what his problem is, though. The Electrike watched as Callahan slipped off his yellow wristband and it drifted away in the Kitsune's possession. I've never heard of Callahan referred to as a Kitsune before, but I guess it makes the most sense, considering what a Ninetales is. And the paperwork, of course. There will be a lot of that. Don't you worry one bit. I can't write, said the Eevee, noticing a smile playing on the side of Callahan's face. You do have the forms that we mailed. You do have the forms that we've mailed you filled out, yes? That does always make things go much quicker here. Bolt dropped a mess of soggy paper down in front of Callahan. What's this? These forms are soaking wet, and the ink has run. Goodness, we're in for a lot more paperwork than I could have hoped to dream of. Ugh, dude, said the Eevee. Can we just... No matter, I have spare forms. And all the time in the world. I trust you have no pressing appointments yet, so I'll write down your information now. The Eevee sighed and nodded while her partner resumed frowning at the ground. With your help, of course. Look, yes, okay, just do whatever, said the Eevee. Let's get right down to it, shall we? My fastest time for entering a team in the official guild registrar is a touch under a few hours. Let's see if we can break the record. Alright now, names please? I'm Jocelyn, said the Eevee, and he's Bolt. Ah, what good names you all have. How do you spell them? Jocelyn spelled her name through clenched teeth before making a sarcastic remark about his inability to immediately know how Bolt was spelled. Interesting spelling. Are you foreign? French, perhaps? What's French? Asked Jocelyn. Bolt opened his mouth to speak. Ah, no, forget it. France is just made up here, you know. Often used as comic relief. Just forget that. Moving on. What alias do you wish to give you lot of fellows? I hope it's something good. I've been so bored by Pokemon insisting to use a name like Team Awesome or anything of the sort. More like Team Mediocrity, I like to think. I'm sure you have a much more original name. Team... was it Livewire? Asked Jocelyn, looking back at Bolt sat at the door. He nodded. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Is that the normal spelling, or do you insist on losing letters or replacing them altogether entirely? I hope not. Combine the words live and wire into one, said Jocelyn. And done. Alright, next topic. You there, lad. You seem to be the leader of the team here. Why don't you tell me about yourself? Please make it interesting. I'm not filing a police report, you know. I don't get paid for this either. I do it for the stories people tell. Everyone has a story. Some are better than others, though, that's for sure. However, I do hope yours isn't filled to the brim with angst and darkness, you know. We have enough of that as it is with the recent crises we've been going through. If you insist on weaving a yarn of incredible sadness and general malaise, please make it good. I'll discern the necessary details from your story and put it down in the logbook here. Bolt began to look around, sniffle, and lick his lips. I just took a walk along the beach one night, met Jocelyn, and we decided to follow the crowd, make a name for ourselves and stuff. Yeah. What an enchanting tale. I can see why you'd probably like to join the rogues. What? We're not bad, Jocelyn looked down. We're not criminals. And you there, lass, what is your story? Your leader has done an excellent job of keeping me awake at this late hour. I hope you do the same. Didn't you catch what my partner said? Snapped Jocelyn. We just want to follow the crowd. Very well then, it seems I have all I need in order to register you here in our peaceful Tau village. Just to make sure all the facts are correct, please look over them and sign your initials at the bottom. Don't forget to sign off on your belongings. You wouldn't believe how many people forget their accessories, only to leave them here with me. Please don't do that, I have so many things cluttering up my attic and dusty old boxes. Bolt had to read the paper thrice over before struggling to write his initials with a pen between his paws. What's that you say? There are only two of you? Of course I know that. I do have eyes, you know. What if, during your travels, you decide to recruit or add on an extra member to your team? Would you really want them to fill out all this paperwork from scratch? There's no problem with me for that, I assure you. This is just a convenient foresight. There is only room enough for 4 signatures on here, though, so please, no more members than that. Who'd want to join this team? Said Jocelyn. Well now, I don't think I'll keep you here any longer. I have everything I need from you. I haven't broken any records for time. Records for time tonight, though. Your story took up quite a bit of it. Thankfully, it didn't put me to sleep. It's happened before. Oh well, time to conclude our business here. Bolt and Jocelyn felt the cold air greet them as they were ushered back outside quite hastily, without giving them a chance to claim their belongings. You left your wristband behind, smirked Jocelyn. Scarf. Jocelyn hammered at the door with her paws until finally Callahan returned her scarf and Bolt's wristband. Ugh, I need the scarf. Anyway, let's go. Man, and to believe this was like years ago. Anyway, do I really need to tell you that Thunder Fury is still active and doing stuff? I mean, I could literally just talk to him right now. Actually, you know what? I'll do that. Let's see, I'm just gonna tell him, hi, I just got done looking through your writing app on stream. Not a lot of words on there. Looks like they're still awake. I wonder what they're gonna say. I am surprised that they are up at this time. I thought they would be asleep. But anyway, I was talking about, oh right, the Sonic.exe funk. Okay. Okay, I want you to get ready for amazement. Okay. Here we go. This is so...
Toma, 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 toma.
Oh my god, it's so ass. Oh.
Toma, 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 toma.
Oh my... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Toma, 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 toma. Toma, toma. Toma, toma. Toma, 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 toma.
Oh my god. 57 million views, by the way, for coughing grandpa and beating up a puppy. God, that was... Okay, so how far are we now? I don't know who Toma is. Okay, so we're at live war. I think Yahtzee was the last one that ended up being a 4-4. Yep. So this bunch of groups will be next stream. Also, I did just get a response from Thunder Curry. I did word my message a bit vaguely, so they probably didn't realize I was talking about their application. Which is why, after I'm finished opening up all these links, I'm going to link it to them. I bet they're gonna have a moment whenever they see this. Um, was there anything else I was gonna talk about? No? Oh my god, left eye is acting up again. I sure do love having a sinus infection. That's also likely why there was like my face has been feeling numb. I can't flare up my right nostril. I can't feel as much in my right cheek, but I can still smile, I can still talk. Yeah. Sinus fucking sucks. Ugh. Yeah, I'm getting proper treatment. I'm hoping it goes away soon. Mm. Yeah. Oop. That was a long time ago. In XD, that's what they said. And then I just realized. So yeah, I just asked him if he still writes, because I know he draws. He and Reshi do draw a lot. And oh, they do. I'm gonna ask them if they got any recent stuff. Oh, that's right! I forgot! They did mod a game. So, yeah, their last piece of written stuff, Thundercure's last piece of written stuff, it was actually a mod for a Steam game called Angels with Scaly Wings. It's a dragon eccentric game. Eccentric. Is that the right word? Oh, and it's also on Steam. And, yep. I don't know anything about Angels with Scaly Wings, to be honest, so... But I mean, if it's up your alley, then you can go check it out. And then, I think that's all I've got to say. Actually, how old was that mod again? 2018. Yeah. But anyway, I will be logging off for the night. At least with the sinus thing, I still get regular amount of sleep. So that's good at least. But yeah, good night. See you, let's see. If there's no Freak Fortress Wednesday tomorrow, then maybe I'll do more streams. Another application stream. I think I will. I want to wrap up Farfetched. So yeah, good night.